Did Miss Frizzle take it too far?
Did Dora run away from home?
Did the Wright Brothers really invent the airplane?
113 years ago, on December 17th, man took flight on the wings of the very first airplane. What does that have to do with today?
Absolutely nothing, but we're going to talk about it anyway. And we're going to have a face-to-face interview with the overlooked sister of Orville and Wilbur Wright.
Straight from the year of 1903, we welcome Victoria Wright. Hello, Victoria. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I grew up on a small farm in Indiana. I was a child genius.
Tell me about your brothers and how the airplane came about.
Well, in those days, women's rights weren't at their height, and women who did things were frowned upon. And let me tell you, I did things.
What kind of things do you mean?
Well, no one really knows this, but I actually invented the airplane.
Oh, wow. I did not know that. Tell me more.
Well, my father was a mechanic, and we had a little shed in our backyard, and I liked to go out there and fiddle with the tools, and one day I found myself with a wrench. The next minute I'd built the airplane.
Wow. There you have it, folks. The real story of how the airplane was invented. Thank you, Victoria. It's been a pleasure.
The pleasure was all mine.
Field trips. Every child's favorite day of the school year.
Most teachers stick to the regulars, like a zoo, or a farm, or a play, or the state capitol, things like that. Rarely do they go plummeting into the center of a volcano or go deep sea diving. But at Walkerville Elementary School, things like that are regular.
In light of yet another school bus found in a very unusual place, we've invited sort of an expert to shed some light on the subject of the unusual school bus placings. We'd like to welcome Miss Brooke, from the principal of Walkerville Elementary School, home of the Magic School Bus. Miss Brown, Miss Brooke, have you heard of these school buses that are found in these unusual places?
Oh yes, I've heard of them all. The one that was stuck under a tree, the other found in a lava pit, the other was in Antarctica. All of them. I've heard of all of them.
And well, let's look at a few of them, and you can decide for yourself if you think that these school buses do indeed belong to Miss Frizzle. Oh, and it is indeed stuck in a volcano. So, do you think these belong to Miss Frizzle?
Oh, I'm sure they do. How else would a school bus end up frozen in the Arctic or in a volcano other than Miss Frizzle's doing?
Were any of the students harmed in these adventures?
Luckily, no. None of the students are ever harmed in any of Mrs. Frizzle's field trips. Sadly, Mrs. Frizzle makes it out alive as well.
Sadly. Do you know Miss Frizzle personally?
Oh yes, I know Miss Frizzle. She's an odd duck. Her friends call her the Frizz. That is, if she had any friends. The only people that actually like her are her students, which, who knows why they actually like her. I wish I could fire her, but the state likes to keep her for publicity's sake.
Don't you think that these field trips and these adventures aren't educational for these students?
No comment.
Well, there you have it. The story behind these unusual school bus findings. We are all relieved to hear that there were no children harmed in these adventures, and most of us are glad to know that Miss Frizzle was not harmed either. Thank you, Miss Brooke, for... Miss Brooke, was it?
Yes, Brooke.
Thank you for joining us, and we appreciate your expertise on the matter.
Yes, it was fun being here.
From a world of talking maps, singing backpacks, and songs that haunt parents' dreams, hopes, and children,
We warmly welcome the world-renowned explorer, Dora. Hi, Dora. Let's start with a simple question to start this interview. What's your favorite animal?
I love elephants. Do you love elephants? You do? Do you see any elephants? You do? How many elephants do you see? That's right! Gracias! 2! 1, 2!
Oh, okay. Elephants. Okay. So who is your best friend?
Boots the monkey!
You brought a monkey. Okay. Hi, Boots. Wow. So, Dora, if I'm right, you should be 21 years old. How have you managed to stay so young looking?
We need your help on this one. What do you think? That's right! Face cream!
Face cream? Face cream. Okay. Do you know, do your parents know where you are right now?
No.
Do they ever know where you are?
No.
We should probably get you back to your parents then. Thank you, Dora, for coming. It's been fun.
Gracias. Adios, amigos.
I'm